Oh no. Did that just heal your confusion? No. Sweet. Give it to him, boo. Give it to him. Get hurt. Hurt yourself. Oh no. Well, this is bad. Good morning, everyone. It's Kyobn the Renegade. I'm back here with more Pokemon Shining Pearl. Oh, it's definitely a water type gym. I wonder if I need Surf to do this gym. Or can I... Oh, okay. It kind of looks like I need Surf, not gonna lie. Oh, button. What did that actually do? Oh. Okay. Alright, so this is a water temple puzzle then. Oh, can't cross that now. Oh, but I can go this way, okay. Yeah, Sailor Damien. I didn't know my Munchkin man was a sailor. He also grew up real quick. Thunderbolt. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Cinder's down there fucking looking at her shadow, trying to figure out how it works. She's like, I am also the master of shadows. It's not just me, but I am too. Friggin' touching the wall, trying to figure out how those shadows work. Oh. Poor girl. So confuzzed. Oh, I do have to fight this guy. Okay, well, let's go then. So let's go. We got another Poketuber. This time it's Jackie. Thunderbolt! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure this gym's gonna be a fucking cakewalk. We don't need no grass type. We got an electric type. Now take that, tuber. Your videos are not enough to stop me. My videos are filled with victory. Another tuber, it's Caitlin. Speaking of Caitlin, I need to check Twitter real quick. Response, yeah, okay. My friend Caitlin was saying that she was hit by, well, you know how everyone in like their mid to late 20s starts getting baby fever when they don't have any kids? Well, Caitlin was out with her friends last night, and they were bringing it up, and she apparently like burst into tears. So I told her, I basically just gave her some support, because I'm also basically right in that boat. I know how it feels, because I actually really want kids. Like, I don't know if I've made that clear enough to you guys, but I do. I've wanted to be a dad since I was 5 years old, and I'm 28 and I don't have any kids. I know I just said my little man talking about Damien, but that's my ex-fiance's son. And, yeah, I don't even get to say hi on Christmas or anything anymore. So, there's not really anything I can do. I just hope I get a girlfriend and that we make kids at some point, sometime shortly. Hope I marry younger than me. Because any girl who's my age now, if she doesn't have baby fever setting in, then she is doing everything she can to fucking... Oh, that's right, Marble, she's ground type. But yeah, she's almost certainly doing everything she can to try and fend it off. Because I feel it very strongly. Like... I don't know, it just... I had expected 5 years ago I was gonna have kids, you know? And here I am 5 years later, and I don't have any. To be fair, it's honestly probably a good thing, because I'm not still with any of my previous partners who I thought I was going to have them with. But yeah. So I just kind of get it. Like, every time someone's like, you know, you're running out of time, I'm like, yeah, I am. Thanks for reminding me, asshole. It's not necessarily that true, and also I know it's worse for girls because guys, you can marry young. Like, you can marry someone younger than you, basically, when you're a dude. I'm not saying you can't do that when you're a chick, but, like, it's not just simpler, but also kind of like, oh my goodness. I don't know. Statistically, dudes tend to marry girls who are younger than them. It's just a statistic. Like, straight up, most married... Sandra, you're fine. Most married couples, if I'm correct, have at least 4 years between them. Most, not all, obviously. And, I'm pretty sure it's like 70% of marriages end in divorce these days. Something like that. So, if you marry really young, like your high school sweethearts, like I had a high school sweetheart that I was gonna marry, but I realized that it wasn't worth it for reasons about a relationship. And, so if you marry that young, you're almost extraordinarily likely to get a divorce. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And if it does happen, it's because either you guys are forcing it to work, or, Sandra! You are gonna get sprayed, miss. You behave. Sorry, she just ran up and smacked into the mics, and I had to cut them out. You'll be good. Yes, be good. But yeah, if anyone's making a couple that young work, it's because they're forcing it. No, don't play with that. You know better. I've told you 1,000 times. Honey, I I love you, but you're such brat cat. Mwah. Be good. So yeah, like, the whole divorce thing isn't even the biggest issue. What's the biggest issue is that, when you're that young, you haven't really explored enough. So you don't know what you're after sexually, relationship-wise. You probably don't know enough about compromise, and just there's a lot to do with relationships. That relationship experience is really the only thing that will help you with. So after my class reunion, my first fiance and I hooked up one night. We spent literally the entire night talking until like 6 in the morning. We got busy, went to bed, and then got up and we chilled the rest of the day, right? So when we were talking the next day, I asked her if she had any interest in being with me again, and she was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. And, oops, I should have switched. Let's just go for it. And she... So when I asked her, I told her that she and I had both grown, and we both understood relationships better. Because although I wasn't her first relationship, she was one of my first, and we were both 16 to 18 while we were dating, you know? So it's... When I was trying to show her that I had matured, and that was basically what I said, was I was really stupid back then. We were both kind of stupid in our relationship. So let's try and figure out if there's any middle ground for us. Like, if there's a way we could have actually made this work. Because, like I said, the thing about relationships is they're more complex than just a little bit of compromise. You know, you need a set of very particular skills to be able to understand and actually, like, grasp what your partner's after. So that's what I was doing, was I was trying to empathize and fully understand what it was that she needed that she wasn't getting out of our relationship. Because, mind you, my first fiance is the one who cheated on me a lot. So I asked her pretty straight up, what did you need that you weren't getting? What was it that I couldn't provide you that made you feel the need to cheat on me? And she didn't answer me. And I've now figured out, now that she and I have decided that we're not going to get together, now I kind of understand that, like, it wasn't me. It wasn't that I wasn't giving her something, or that, you know, it wasn't that I wasn't enough, basically. What it really came down to was that she just wanted to fuck around, I guess. I don't actually know the answer to that question. Yeah, that's a pretty reductive way of putting it, honestly. But still, alright. Fuck. For some reason I thought metal claw would be super effective. Not very effective. But yeah, it just doesn't have anything to do with me, basically. No matter what, it's not about whether or not I'm good enough, what I give her, or anything like that. It never was. It's something inside of her that she probably can't even explain or comprehend. And you know, that's honestly not that bad, but she couldn't really seem to admit it. And I wasn't like trying to force her to admit it or anything like that. I was basically saying, well, actually, hang on. Oh, really? Oh, you're fine, relax. I was basically saying to her, I'm open to trying to figure out how we could have made the relationship work. He's down. Yeah, we'll stick with him for now. So, like, my second fiance, excuse me, she basically ultimately ended up wanting to bring another partner into our relationship. She wanted to bring a girl into our relationship. But I had been pretty clear from the start that I was really only interested in monogamy. I wanted to be a single couple, basically. So she changed the terms of our relationship well after we started it. Like, we'd already been together for 2 years at that point. And that's not, like, the worst thing in the world. But at the time, for me, it was confusing and frustrating. Because this was the second person who had made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And that I couldn't provide someone with what they needed, you know? So, even though she didn't intend it that way, it was damaging to me. Oh no. Did that just heal your confusion? No. Sweet. Give it to him, boo. Give it to him. Get hurt. Hurt yourself. Oh no. Well, this is bad. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, cheaters and people who take advantage of their partners, the people who get taken advantage of almost always blame themselves, and it's almost never their fault. Like, it's always something with the person in question. There's no way that I can actually determine what it is that those partners I had actually needed or wanted, because it's something that they needed and couldn't really voice properly at the time, basically. And that's okay. Fuck me, dude. You got an answer for everything. Finish him. Oh no. Okay. Yes, revive. We almost just lost to this guy. You lived, Nimbus! Do it again! Live! Damn it. I knew that wouldn't work. It was worth a shot. Alright, Samus, it's all you. Yeah, might as well. Brian? Oh no. Okay. Technically, we weren't below half HP, which is what I think the attack actually says. But yeah, that's just kind of a thing, guys. Like, no matter what you do, if you're in a relationship and your partner suddenly wants more, it's nothing to do necessarily with you. Even if they straight up tell you, no, this is you, you're not giving me what I need, that's probably not entirely the truth at the very least. Like, maybe there's a little bit of truth in it, but is not the truth. And for me, at least, that's been a struggle to accept. Just because, like, I don't know, I'm just used to blaming myself for everything, because when I was a kid growing up, in my household, anything that happened that was wrong was my fault. And if I didn't take the blame for it, then my whole family was going to start ripping each other apart, and they would always start with me. So I'm just kind of used to blaming myself for stuff like that. But yeah, it's just not something you want to, it's a trap you fall into, you know? And you just can't let yourself fall into that trap. You gotta keep hope for the future. You gotta accept the fact that sometimes you know, I say sometimes you aren't enough for someone, and I don't really mean that in the terms of that you aren't enough. I mean that in the terms of someone wants more than any individual person, regardless of whether they're you or someone else, you know? And that can be fine, you know? People have been working out polygamous relationships for millennia, so I don't really see where it's that big of a deal. Like, in me and my second fiance's case, if I had tried harder to be less jealous, and I had found some kind of way to actually deal with how I was feeling, then, oh boy, then maybe we could have worked something out. But, come on. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and hold my breath on it. I don't think we would have. And, the reason I think that is because of the way our relationship ended. It ended on a very poor note. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I caused it because she was kind of driving me crazy. And I don't mean that in the sense of, oh, she's a crazy girl. You know, girls are all crazy, blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, like, I was trying to figure out what she wanted so hard that I was driving myself crazy to do it. And it wouldn't have worked. Because I was the person trying to make our relationship work when it takes two to tango, you know? Because that's the thing. If you see that your partner is just not interested in making your relationship work, then at that point, for me at least, it's, okay, well, I'm gonna move on then. See ya. Because you're not going to fight and struggle like I am to make it work, so we're not on the same level. At least as far as the relationship goes, you know? We're not on the same page. Because, like, no matter what you do, there's always gonna be someone out there who's gonna blame you for legitimately anything that they do, you know? And, I'm not trying to say that all girls are like that or anything at all, because that's not even close to the truth. And, not all guys are like that either. It's just that the understanding, the mutual understanding of a relationship comes from patience, empathy, and just a desire to make that relationship work, you know? So if you don't have those three things, honestly, it's not even worth it. But as far as the whole baby fever thing goes, if you don't have a partner that's worth it, then don't have a kid with them, whatever you fucking do. Boys, use a condom. Girls, make sure your man uses a condom, and if he doesn't, you don't give him any. Yes, I know girls want sex too. I'm not sitting here saying they don't. But for real, if you ever catch him saying he's using a condom and he's not, that's some shit. Like, I have this friend who's a coworker, and she just had a problem with her, I want to say boyfriend, but I don't think they're official. She just had a problem with her boyfriend, and he was apparently recording them having sex. And yeah, that's... He didn't tell her that was happening. First of all, it's not something you tell someone, it's something you ask someone. So like, that is not the Pokemon I wanted. I saw blue and clicked. But yeah, you don't ever want that to be something that's going on. If you're... Honestly, I personally say don't ever record yourself or anyone in the act. It's usually not a good plan. Mostly because it kind of works out as like collateral for the person. If they decide, oh well, we're broken up now, so fuck you, I'm gonna post this online, they can just do that. There are laws against that now, but just because there are laws doesn't stop them from putting it out there, it being out there and the damage getting done before the law can be enacted, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind, because like, recording anybody having sex is usually not a good idea. So she found out that her boyfriend was recording her, right? He deleted it all while she watched him delete it. But to me, that goes, oh, like, I have trust issues, obviously. I've been cheated on a lot. And I've had the terms of my relationships changed after they were made and stuff like that. So, and trust issues, you know, it happens. But, legit, when someone does something like that, and they know they shouldn't be doing it, and they apologize or whatever, and then they make some kind of little show to be like, here, look, I'm making it all okay now. To me, that goes, well, then you're still hiding something. So, oh, you're deleting all the videos? Okay, well, you've probably got them backed up then. Or you've got another phone with the actual videos on them and you're deleting decoys to make it look better. And I know that's paranoid. You don't have to tell me. Trust me, I know. But that's just how I feel. Once you've broken my trust, I mean, you've ruined our relationship. It's over now. I don't know. I don't play games in relationships anymore. I've been in one relationship since my second fiance and I broke up. And do you know what happened? They fucked around, and I'm not gonna say how, but they did, and I broke up with them, because I'm not gonna play games with people about it anymore. A relationship is something to be treated carefully and respectfully. Whoops. Damn it, Boo, get out the way, honey. But yeah. So if you find yourself in a relationship and you're questioning your partner, just know that sometimes that's healthy, you know? And that sometimes when you're trying to make sure that everything's okay between you and them, that can be a healthy thing to do. I mean, not every time. Sometimes you're actually just being paranoid. Like, I've been there. Maybe I broke up with that last person in my relationship because it... Like, I want to say that because I was being paranoid, but the truth is, I didn't have a reason to be paranoid about it. So, and a reason that they gave me. You know, it's not that I was judging them based on my past relationships. Is that I'd already had these bad relationships, and then I got like 4 red flags in a row. You know, and when they're coming out like that, it makes you immediately go, wow, this reminds me of those times, and I don't want to go through that again. And that's okay. You know, you don't have to suffer through other people's bullshit just so that you can try and enjoy your life. Because people know what they're doing, man. They do. Anyone who pretends they don't know what they're doing is pretending. Because they do. They know exactly what they're doing. People who pretend to be ignorant, people who pretend that, you know, that what they're doing is acceptable, or that that what they're doing shouldn't hurt you, or something like that. Those people know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to get you to go, well, this is me. You know? That's where I was really trying to go with all of this. Is victim blaming has always been a thing, because victimizers, the people who make victims, are always looking to deflect the blame. So, don't judge yourself too hard, guys. Because for real, it's not worth it. It's not worth tearing yourself apart just so that you can try and feel happy. Because you're not gonna. Trust me. Like, you know what? You'll feel half an hour to an hour of clarity when you're fucking. But then when you get that post-nut clarity, trust me, it'll all just wash over you, and you'll be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then it'll just feel even more miserable. So you gotta have enough respect for yourself to know when to call it quits in a relationship. Why did this guy have 2 prin pups? What's wrong with him? But yeah, like I said, have enough respect for yourself to know when it's time to end a relationship, because sometimes it's well past time, and you should have did it already. And, you know, there's nothing you can do about it when it gets to that point except end it. And that's really all there is to it, you know? If you get to the point where you're like, I should have ended this relationship fucking years ago, or months ago, or weeks ago, and you're realizing that, don't just sit there and go, well, maybe I can still work it out somehow. Because when you've hit that point, and when you've realized that it's over, just let it go. Because it's not about you. It's about them. Double hit. Does that say 35? It does. Okay. Nimbus leveled up. Yay. Cotton Guard. I don't remember what that one does. Nah. If Nimbus were already tanky, then I might go for it. Alright guys, well my timer went off already, so we are going to call it here. So thanks everybody for watching. I've been Kyobn the Renegade. Next time... Oh cool. Next time we're going to go forward this way, on whatever route this is. I feel like I should know, but I don't. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. If you like this video, please leave a comment. Tell me... Oh! Pokemon Mansion for Pokemon viewings. Yeah, please leave a comment. Tell me what your biggest relationship hurdle has been. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Jim the Hollow, and you should like and subscribe to win a year's supply of uncontained air.